All right. Joyce, it is.
Time for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale, 1, 2, 3, exhale, 1, 2, 3, pause, inhale together, 1, 2, 3, exhale, relax. Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Okay, so I just went through Joyce. Good. My goodness. Huh? Where is it? Here, okay. Joyce and I'm now going to check Eileen. Yeah, it's the same. MBT. Okay. Maybe. Okay. Where's Namo? Mm.
Okay.
Ooh.
So I think I finished overall.
Okay.
Time to stretch. Please stop, stand up, and stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
Are we supposed to stretch?
Mhm.
Okay. I
Yeah.
think I am ready. Do you all want to take a look?
Yes.
It's pretty vicious. So let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
Or unless you have any other questions. Do you have any other questions?
No, not at all. Not now.
Do you have any questions?
None yet.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Okay. So I'm on line 195.
For profit.
So
Mhm.
this is the for-profit monthly budget cuts for automatically triggering based on the amount of money we have in the bank. So the base is currently 6,150. The amount available triggers the percentage of the cuts would start at 15,000. Me and Alberto seem to think that's about the right number. Obviously, we don't have $50,000, but we used to, but it went lower than that. So this is the proposal. Obviously, it has not been agreed to yet, but we would have to agree to it or change it in order to get off to prevent upfront pay stop. So then, if you go down to line 213 and 214, this directly relates to the monthly accounting report. So we're going to go over the monthly accounting report next. And then also you would subtract the additional costs within the month to get the final number to see the required cuts. Right? Everyone understands this policy?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So then you go down to line 219. This would be the expected cost for the next month and the amounts that we have. So line 229 has the funds from the last October 6th monthly budget report. So there was a monthly accounting report. So there's $20,874 in the nonprofit, and we estimated $14,000 in the for-profit, which is already lower than the $50,000 that we would want.
Okay.
So then you have the expected cost the next month. We got about $1,500 of bills, and we can add these together here. $1,250 of bills, which, you know, I don't know if all of those bills are going to happen this next month, so we could reduce that a bit. We have about $1,000 for the 155 degree west payroll, and that is actually, I believe, low. I believe it probably will go up because we still have a lot of people's hours that aren't calculated automatically yet because we didn't put them in. So we do need to make a deadline for that. The one-time activity payroll, like I didn't get paid in the last payroll, so I would still want to get paid, and then I should also get paid from activity from Alpha. And then the FQN back payrolls is all the additional money we said we're still going to be paying. You know, so I don't know what this estimate would be, so maybe that's not correct either. But basically, if you look at the October 6th date, that comes from before the one-time FQN payrolls.
Please stop and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
So you could also say, you know, last month's bills as well. So I don't have to know what the bills are from last month, but I'm not going to worry about it for now. But the point is that from October 6th, when we did the monthly accounting, to now we have spent thousands and thousands of dollars. So the current accounting is obviously not correct. So, you know, depending on what date we use, we would include the one-time FQN payroll that we already did. So we'd want to verify that amount and how much was the nonprofit, how much was the for-profit. And then we need to estimate how much we think those back payrolls are going to be because we still have to do the reconciliation and the bonuses, and there's still more money to be spent on all the back payrolls that we have to consider. And then any other money that we've already spent on the payroll. So overall, if you calculate this all out times the baseline times the percentage reduction, it comes out to $3,383 left over. Anyways, I need a couple minutes break. Right back. All right.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
All right, I'm back.
Okay.
So so under the concept of the estimated funds here, which is estimated to be 26,000. I mean, that does seem low, but we're talking about cutting as much as $8,750 based on line 228, right? So this is the amount already spent, or this is the estimated amount of money that's already been spent based on our estimated amount already spent based on our, accounting from October 6th. And it goes off into the next month. So the estimated funds that are left over is $26,000, which is substantially less than we had before, which would initiate 28% cuts for the nonprofit, 46% cuts for the for-profit. And if you look at that in relation to the baseline, it takes us down to like 4,428 and 3,321. So it's somewhere between 3,300 and 4,400. Which is a pretty big difference, but that gives us a little bit of a range, right? So this would be a good range to consider. So if we have a budget of $4,400, it still might be okay. If you look at the half baseline, basically you cut the baseline in half and you do the percentage times that each half baseline. I don't know if these numbers are actually right. We get 1,835 and 1,547. Which equals 3,383. So I don't know why that seems so low. I could double check just to make sure I have the numbers correct. So this times 28 is 1,240. Or 1,240. Let's just do it twice just to double check and make sure. So this will be equal to the new baseline minus, yeah, that's correct. So it's 4,092. That's not correct then, right? 4,982. So this is the percentage times the half baseline. So let's make sure I did it right here too. So if I go here, boom, boom. So,
Time to take a break. Please stop, write down whatever you were about to say, and take a break for 6 minutes.
So if I multiply that, you get 1,700. So this is the amount to be cut. So amount to be cut. And then if you cut it, it would be taking the 6,150 minus the amount to be cut is 4,000 to the 3,000. So that one's correct, right? So this is amount to be cut, and this is new baseline range. And then this would be the branch, the new branch baseline after cuts, right? No, I did that wrong. So then you have to do, so this is the percentage times the half baseline. So the half baseline is this. This is the percentage times the half baseline, right? Is this correct? So do this times 28%. There we go. And then you do this minus that. There we go. 3,875 would be the new max budget based on the automated cuts. Okay, that makes sense?
That means that our budget should be around, I don't know, this is like the new, like the maximum ideal amount of budget we should have. We should aim for.
Yeah, this the 3,875 would be our new in the red, right? So anything above 3,875 is in the red based on our baseline, right? Because our baseline is based on our budget. Our budget baseline was 6,150. And now we're going into major cuts because we just, and again, the problem here is that we're estimating our budget for almost 5 months, possibly 6 months, based on not doing payroll and not spending any money. So it's a disaster, right? You see what I'm saying? Like how bad that is? So we paid 4 months of payroll, plus we need to do a 5th month, plus we haven't even finished those payrolls. We don't know how much more we need to do. And it just decimates our budget. So we have to do major cuts in order to rebalance our budget because of the mess that we made with not doing payroll for so long. And then not equating that into our actual costs. So this is never going to happen again because of our new policy. So new policy where we have the expected cost and we have to deduct the $8,750 of expected costs, that is going to prevent this from happening in the future, because otherwise we're just using the current funds from October 6th, which is just not correct, right? You see the difference?
Yeah.
And it's like if we use the current funds from October 6th, it's like, oh, there's no budget cuts, woohoo, but then we're just spending a bunch of money we don't have because actually we already spent all that money and we're in major cuts, 28% for nonprofit, 46% for the for-profit based on our baseline because we just don't have the money. The money is gone already.
Yeah.
So the only way to avoid more cuts is to get that payment from Alberto, which we didn't do, or we can do better accounting, right? Go through all of our accounting, double, triple, quadruple check every single account, make sure the amounts are registered, find as much money as we can, get everything like organized so that we know exactly how much money we have, and we can reduce the amount of cuts to the budget. Or we need to change our proposal. Like you can see this 46% cuts aligns the idea that we have $9,500. So if you go up to line 205, $9,500 is 46.15% cuts, right? So that's pretty high. So if we change this proposal to be more like 14,000 or, even 13,000 or possibly even 12,000 before cuts are engaged, we could actually reduce the 46% cuts down to like maybe 38% cuts or even 30% cuts to help us a little bit, So this proposal doesn't necessarily have to be final. We could have different versions of this, So for example, if we look at here at line 199 to the right, you could have options. So options could be, option 1 could be 15,000, option 2 could be 14,000, option 3 could be 13,000, option 4 could be 12,000. You could go, I don't know, maybe people would want to consider all the way down to 10,000. I don't think I would go below like 12,000. But somewhere between 10 and 15,000 would be our max level to prevent cuts. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So even if we all agreed that $10,000 didn't require cuts for the for-profit, we probably would still be entering into cuts based on the fact that my quick calculations put us at 9,500.
Okay.
So we just need to make a decision, right? So, right now there's 3 of us, we can all vote. So I'll put this in column I and J. So J, Alex, Joyce. I don't think Alberto's here anymore. But if we all voted on this real quick, I'm, basically like that, right? But we could, other people on the team could vote too. But the only way to avoid
time to start. Please get focused on the session.
the only way to avoid upfront pay stop is to get agreement on all of it. I mean, we need agreement on what the cuts are going to be and how we're going to create a budget that is functional within the money that we have. And we're in pretty bad shape right now based on our crazy payroll, where we have to pay 4 months all at once without calculating those costs.
Okay.
So do you guys want to vote on columns J for Alex, J for Joyce? You want to vote?
Yeah. Yeah.
15,000. 1,000.
And I mean, I would like to vote less, but the problem is the less is worse. So I think I just agree with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's budget cuts are not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, yes, it sucks. Someone might get fired. We might have to reduce our budgets, or who knows what's going to happen. But what it means, though, in the long run, is that we're stable. As an organization, we will be stable. We'll live through this. We'll be able to hire people back later. We'll be able to prioritize income. We'll be able to prioritize, making sure we're doing client work. I mean, this is just all part of doing business,
Exactly.
So it's definitely not a bad thing. And remember, this doesn't mean we can't go over budget. This just means that we need to think about our budget realistically, and we need to present the budget realistically to the HR board. So when we present a budget to the HR board that says like, oh yeah, our baseline is 6,150 and we have no budget cuts required because we have so much money, but realistically, we've been overspending for 6 months without calculating that into our budget calculations, big problem.
And these are
Right?
the
So we're
consequences.
never going to do that again based on our new policies. But for this month, we're going to have to take a big hit. And so, obviously, of all the months, this would be the month where we're going to be the most in the red. But it looks like we're in agreement that 15,000 is the correct number. Alberto said that is a good number too. He liked it. So, yeah. So I mean, this looks correct. So basically, I think that this number right here, 3,875, would be our new baseline.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that'll be the new updated baseline. So have you completed the budget option yet, Joyce?
Jay? No, not yet. Not yet.
Okay, all right. So whenever you do, you would put the 3,875 as the baseline. It'll tell us how much in the red it is. And then the other things that we can look into is how much money do we actually spend on the last estimated back payroll? Or no, how much more money do we need to estimate for the back payrolls? How much money do we need to estimate, or how much money do we spend in the last payroll? Is it ready? Okay, I need to, and then any other additional bills. I don't know if anyone else wants to help with this part of it, but other than that, I think it's a pretty good estimate. obviously not perfect, but $1,875 I think makes sense for our cuts based on having $26,000 actually not in the bank.
So this is the new baseline,
And we
right?
have more than $26,000 in
3,875.
the bank, but we don't have, we spent a lot of that money already. Yeah, 3,875.
Okay.
So,
Oh my God.
so I don't know if someone wants to update the team on all of this. I guess I could try to do it myself, but I will put this into the value team channel and let people know. And otherwise, I need to go. I mean, in my mind here, unless we all have agreement on this and we have a budget option, like we're looking at upfront pay stop. But I need about an hour right now, and then I can jump back on later. So just check in with me on Discord if you guys still want to try to prevent upfront pay stop. We just need at least one budget option, and then we need to try to get agreement on it with whoever is around.
Yes.
That's that. So that's
I
all.
have already one budget option.
You have a budget option?
Only one.
Is it the
Still
one
have.
that we talked about?
Okay, I will just update the baseline and then it's okay.
But you have the one that we talked about with removing the 4 people from the budget?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So
Option 2. Okay, that will be option 2.
all right, cool. So anyways, I have to go for now. I'll check in soon, put everything on Discord, let everybody know the situation with the budget, and we'll see if we can get agreement. I mean, if the budget is like $7,000, $8,000 and our baseline is 3,875, I'm a no. So we're gonna need to figure out an option that we can all get a yes vote on to prevent upfront pay stop. All right?
Okay. Yep.
All right, I will talk to you all
Time
soon.
for breath.
I gotta go
Please
for now.
stop and get ready. Now
But this is
inhale.
really good work.
1,
You did very, very
2,
good work.
3. Exhale.
Thank you.
1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale.
So, Alex,
Yes. I will also leave in a couple of minutes. Let me ask you just one couple of questions. Because maybe MBTs are not updated or are not under POP. For example, Mamoon, Alberto have not MBT updated.
yes, that's the one I was asking him a while ago.
Ate
So,
also,
Ate for sure, yeah, not there.
and Lucy also doesn't
Lucy,
have MBT.
Lucy.
So my question, Everest, that is on the budget. I mean, I don't know if I should tag him a message. Hey, update your pop and everything
Oh,
because Everest.
no, he will be removed, no, from the
Yeah.
budget.
So I will make a message to send over Discord and tag Mamoon, Alberto, Ate, and Lucy.
Yeah.
I think those
Who
are all.
else? 8. Yeah. Jay's
Wait.
okay, no?
No, Jay, I don't know.
Yeah, Jay's okay. He said, yeah, he has. And then,
Yeah,
so yeah,
so
that's all.
to require them to ask them to make their MBT
Yeah, to
to
send up the end.
update their MBT, or by tomorrow they will be removed from the budget. I don't know.
Yeah, that's one of the criteria, right?
Yeah,
To be removed if you don't have MBT. So that's correct.
yeah. I don't
Yeah.
understand if well, he sounded like angry, didn't he? But
Who?
whatever. Jay,
Who? Why?
because um,
He's like that, Julie.
yeah, I know he's just like that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh, wait. So